The next stage after you created your workspace is to choose the data which will be used as the basis of your design and to set up some of the foundation parameters for your new workspace. First, let's give our workspace a name. We're going to leave the input and output data as shape, but GeoPackage and GeoJSON are both viable formats for use. Now we specify the source data we want to use in our workspace. At a minimum, we need demand points and street center lines, but the more data we load, the more accurate our result will be. Demand points are our customer locations. Street center lines will be used to determine potential locations for trenching. The central office is the preferred location of the central serving point of the design, usually an OLT. Poles are the locations of poles used in an aerial deployment. Access structures contain vaults, handholds, manholes, antenna, etc. Existing pipes are conduits with space available through which fiber cables may be pulled. If you expand the Advanced section, you'll see additional data layers which may be loaded. Building contour polygons represent the footprint of buildings. They can be used to generate demand points. Trenches are routed around them. Possible trench locations can be loaded if you would rather do that yourself than use Comsof Fiber's automation. This is not recommended, however, as results aren't always optimal. Facade lines represent potential paths for cables strung along the sides of buildings. Existing fiber cables with spare capacity can be loaded here. Existing copper or coax cables and equipment to be reused are both loaded in these spaces. Lastly, we have boundaries and polygon boundaries. These represent features for which there is an additional cost to cross, for example, a water feature or a railway. If these are represented by lines, load the data in boundaries. If polygons, load it in polygon boundaries. We're ready to pick our workspace template. We have three options: Default, Advanced, and FTTX. These will be dealt with in greater detail in the next article. For now, a brief description would be: Default allows 3-layer designs. Advanced allows 4-layer designs and rings. FTTX allows mixed fiber and copper or coax designs. Click Create Workspace to create the workspace.